Oh, I know why. All right, let's try that again. All right, what's going on, everybody? Let me know if you can hear me, but I think I got everything squared away. Technology does tend to let you down. So we are in the building. I think the sound is good. Okay, what's up? What's up, Travis? We got Travis Troxel in the building from Troxel Sports Talk. What's going on, Trav?
Finally, Troxel has come back live.
Hey, dude, you literally scared me half to death. Bro, man, come on, man. And you got your boy, of course, the Gridiron Blitz, aka Derek P. Fields. We are in the building, y'all, for y'all just impromptu podcast today. We got Lions roster cuts, so we're going to talk about that. So let's get started. Right now, it's just going to be me and Trav flowing, and you guys can blow the chat up as usual. And then, Lord have mercy, I did not input the phone line text. I did not add it. Yeah, so I can do that quickly, but y'all be acting a little shy on them phone lines. So anyway, welcome to the podcast, guys. So let's get it cracking, Travis. First of all, what's going on, man? How you doing today?
I am doing good, but here is some breaking news. Former Detroit Lions Deshaun Shedd has been released by the Seattle Seahawks.
Yeah, that's not a surprise. That's not a surprise at all.
That is not a surprise, but I was just like, man, that's twice they cut him, and we done cut him.
Yeah, man. Hey, we back to it. If you was here yesterday, a shout out to yeah, man. He was trash when he was here, and so he is going. What's up, Hitman? Hey, man, appreciate the shout out today. I'm telling you, Hitman, man, he let him know today, bro.
Absolutely. Shout out to Hitman.
Hey, shout out to Hitman for the shout out, and he let the whole NFC North know what was going down. So shout out to Hitman. Shout out to Mondo Ray Moore too for the shout out a few days ago. Yeah, Seahawks cut him again, man. So what's going on, guys? Travis, what you want to talk about first, bro? What side you want to talk about, the QB, or do you want to talk about the cuts?
Man, today has been a roller coaster day, but I'm actually kind of glad that roster cuts has been getting made today. So you kind of get a feel of like who's gonna be there, who's not. But I do want to talk about that trade that went down today first.
Okay,
Uh,
go ahead, get it popped off.
the Cleveland Browns trade away quarterback Blow. I'm gonna call him Blow because
I think
that's what it looks.
you know what? I think if I remember from the podcast last night, I sound like I'm loud, guys. Let me know if I need to tone it down a little bit. It's hard to like check my own microphone without getting this infinite loop of like, can you hear me? Can you hear me? Can you hear me? So let me know if I need to go down a little bit. I think it's Blau because the way,
Blau?
yeah, I think it's Blau, but that's gonna be the running joke is Blow. He blows, blah blah blah. So yeah, so
hey, we go from fails to Blow.
bro, hey. Got him. Hey, that's a good one, Travis. That's a good one, man. Hey, you pretty good at that one, man. Hey, catch Travis at the Comedy Factory, man. He gonna be performing weekdays, man. So, hey, Travis. Now, you want to talk about this first. Now, I'm trying to I saw it real quick on Twitter. They gave up a seventh round pick in 2022, right?
Yep.
And what else did they? Because I don't have it pulled up. I didn't have time to pull it up. What else did the Lions have to give up? Was it anything else?
Okay. This is according to Paul Caspian. It says the Cleveland Browns announced Friday they traded quarterback David Blow to Detroit.
Blau. Just say Blau. It's like you want to be like, blah, but just say Blau. You know, they're like,
Okay.
Blau, yeah.
David Blau
There we go. See?
to the Detroit Lions for a pick swap in the 2022 NFL Draft. ESPN's Adam Schefter reports the selection as a seventh rounder. It looks like it's both seventh rounders because he did use rounders,
Okay.
which is plural. So it looks like it was David Blau and two seventh round picks getting swapped.
Wow. Okay. So that's crazy. That okay. All right. Now, did anybody watch this guy last night? I know we all probably watched him because we watched the game. Okay, so it's two different facets of this. First of all, I like what I saw. He was doing it to us, but we had the rejects in there, the guys that was going to plan for a job. But he looked good. He did look good. Now, Travis, I have to ask you, and I have to ask the chat this: why? So, Travis Troxel, I'm gonna let you go first. Big Will Mode is in the building. Abdul Terrell, what's up, man? Welcome to the show. Yeah, Hitman. He played the first half of the Cleveland game yesterday, and he was looking mighty good in my opinion. Now, Chat and Travis, why did we do this? Because we have 4 quarterbacks on the roster, right? And now with this guy, it's 5. So I saw a tweet today, and somebody was making a joke, was like, why do we have 15 quarterbacks on the roster? I thought that was hilarious. Now, they did exaggerate by 3 times that number, but we have 5 quarterbacks on the roster. But why did we go get this guy? What do you think, Trav?
I mean, I get it. He's a rookie. So that does, add youth to the competition. But maybe it's spelling something for Tom Savage. And shout out to Kid Dead KD. He said Tom Savage is getting cut. I could technically see it. With Josh Johnson and with now David Blau.
There we go. See, it starts to roll off the tongue after a while.
I had to slow down and assess it real quick.
It's all good.
But I could actually now see that because, I mean, let's really look at different things.
Right.
And shout out to Abdul Terrell. I'm going to keep, shouting you out until, the sun comes back up.
Until we get him on the show. We're going to get him on the show.
Absolutely. And, he was always saying, he's had 4 concussions in 7 years. So it's like, he has. I mean, they might be something wrong, with his head, maybe, know. And if he's getting hurt on, certain plays, we can't afford that, especially if number 9 goes down. And I am knocking on wood right now that number 9 does not go down. Because if our backup is a guy that, has a history of concussions, look what happened with TJ Lang when he came to Detroit with a history of concussions.
Yeah.
Our offensive line has been in flux because of that.
Yeah, that's right.
We couldn't really see what our offensive line has.
Hey, we could use TJ Lang right now though, bro. We could
that ain't no lie.
We could use that brother right now. So Travis, with that being said, who's number 2? If Savage is not, and no, Savage is still here. He has not been cut. The only quarterback that's been cut to this point is Mr. Fails. But if Savage is not number 2, you had mentioned a point earlier that I think was pretty interesting about the number of quarterbacks that we could carry this year.
I think we carry 3, and I think that it's going to be, obviously our starter, which is Matthew Stafford. And then I think it could be Josh Johnson and David Blau.
Yeah.
And then you could put Perez on our practice squad and, do different things like that. But if number 9 goes down, we're going to be in a flux. But at least you would have, 2 guys that, could potentially step in if need be until we can get that replacement for Stafford for that season.
Yeah. Now here's the thing. So we got Matt Stat, we've got Tom Savage, Josh Johnson, Luis Perez, and now David Blau. So we have five. I think this guy. I mean, so I got two different takes. I thought about this, and it just came to me now. I got two different takes, and I was telling you earlier, Travis, about this. They traded for this guy. Now that means
Yeah.
that somebody's eyes were open and scouting him last night, because it's not a coincidence that he bought out. I think he played the first half, guys. He bought out, and he looked good. And the next day, we make a trade for this guy. So
Yep.
at first, I'm like, okay, well, what does that mean? Does that mean that we carry three? Does it mean that we carry two? Is this guy going to actually compete? Did he come like, is he the dark horse and he's going to be the number two? Or I just thought about it right now, and I don't really know the specifics of this, so I don't know if this is even a thing. But what if they drafted this dude and they go with the original plan, but he's the QB that's now on the practice squad? I don't even know if that's possible, guys, because I don't really know the ins and outs of the practice squad rules. But what if he is that guy? Like they traded for this guy to put him on the practice squad potentially and kind of groom him a little bit and get him ready to pull him up maybe next year. Because Savage is on a 1-year deal, right?
Yep.
So Savage is on a 1-year deal. Johnson's on a 1-year deal. So the only quarterback that is on this roster through next year is Matthew Stafford. So what if they put him on the practice squad with the potential? Like I said, I don't really know all the rules, but what if that's even a possibility? So I don't know, man. But I thought this was very intriguing. But I liked it though. I wasn't upset with it because he looked really good yesterday. And if you haven't seen the game, I do think he played the first. I'm gonna see if I can pull up his stats real quick. But I liked him, Travis. I like what I saw.
I do have it up already.
Oh, you got it up already? I should have known.
Yeah.
I should have
Hey,
known.
I still had it up
Oh,
from
my
yesterday.
I should have known, man. You just had the page open already. You just had it.
Yeah.
I see. Okay. All right. Go ahead, man. Break it down for the people.
Okay, so Garrett Gilbert was 13 for 24 for 117 yards and 1 touchdown.
Okay, now which
Now,
one was that? The first quarter? I mean, the first half or the second half? Because I'm confused. When did Blau come in?
I am not 100%
Okay, that's
sure.
cool. That's cool.
I don't know what number Garrett Gilbert is, but I know number 9 was for the Cleveland Browns was David Blau.
Okay.
And David Blau was 11 for 17, so he only missed 6 passes for 115 yards, but he did have 2 interceptions.
Yeah.
You know, compared to, okay, Josh Johnson last night was 9 for 15 for 157 yards and a touchdown. Tom Savage was 5 for 9 for 33 yards. And then Luis Perez was 1 for 1 for 5 yards.
Which is crazy. We had a Luis Perez sighting, and I mean, I was doing a billion things, but I don't remember that. I really think he threw that pass when I went to the bathroom. I really don't think I saw this guy. I don't, man. But so what do y'all think? What do y'all think about this move about trading to get the guy that we saw last night? I think it was a decent move. The pick is not for 3 more years, 2020, 2021. You had a 2022 draft. So I don't think it's a bad play at all, especially from last night. I know he had the 2 interceptions, but I like this overall game though. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I was more upset at Tom Savage and Josh Johnson than I was at this.
Right.
Just saying.
I can actually see us, carrying Josh Johnson, David Blau, and Matthew Stafford. Even on the 53-man roster. Because with the practice squad, yeah, we can block different things that happen. We can, if like say, let's just use an example of the Miami Dolphins. Something happens, they need a quarterback. They call us and want to sign David Blau if we did put him on there.
Mm-hmm.
We can block them by bringing him straight onto the 53-man roster.
Okay.
We get first dibs. But it's just like why would you want to put yourself in that predicament in order to, just trade for him, meaning wasting a draft pick if we're gonna have something say, a potential guy that just gets, picked up and we're left without a seventh round, you know, pick pretty much.
Yeah, yeah. Well, I don't know, man. I really think this guy has potential, and Phantom Alpha wants to call in. Uh, all right, Phantom, we need at least one other guy that want to call in. Um, Before I open him up, bro, because it's kind of time consuming, and I didn't set it up before, so I do apologize. Shout out to Phantom though, the blue crew, appreciate y'all. Um, John Hancock is in the building. What's up? Y'all talking about the college football, man? I was out today, so I didn't really get to see anything. The chat is blowing up, trying to keep up with it. So I don't know, but let me know, guys, if somebody else wants to call in. Phantom, I got you though, man. I got you. Okay, 3-1 Hitman says he will. All right, Hitman. Hey, man, I just got one thing to ask, bro. One thing to ask, man. If you could keep the language as clean as possible, I would really, truly appreciate that. So, okay, well, let me try and set this up, and then we can go into but in the meantime, we can go into the cuts, Trav. The cuts, bro.
Okay.
Um, Go ahead. You go ahead and kind of start it off, Travis, and then I'll be trying to set up this phone line.
Okay. So let me pull up the. I'm gonna pull up the Pride of Detroit active 3-man roster cut. So far we have cut safety Andrew Adams, cornerback Tease Tabor, guard slash center Mika St. Andrew, cornerback Andrew Cashier, wide receiver Jordan Lashley, defensive end Eric Lee, wide receiver Tommy Lee Lewis, defensive end Mitchell Lowen, offensive tackle Ryan Pope. That was the guy that we went in undrafted free agency and gave him that massive contract. Cornerback Jamar Summers, offensive line Luke Bowenko, running back James Williams, and punter slash kicker Ryan Santoso. And then the addition was obviously the quarterback David Blau.
Yeah, I knew Santoso. It was really we got Sam Martin, and how you gonna do? You said kicker slash punter.
Yeah, he
So
was
that
doing
that brother
both.
did both. Okay, all
Yep.
right. So yeah, I
But I
can go ahead, man.
I do want to put this out there. Now, I did see today that we actually restructured Sam Martin's deal to make next year a voidable year.
Mm.
So Sam Martin's on the clock.
Yeah, you know what? I did see that. I sure did see that. Wow. Mm. Okay. All right. Well, man, I gotta talk about it, man. I gotta talk about Mr. Tabor. I think that was not the most. It wasn't the most shocking cut. I kind of knew. I'm not gonna say kind of. I knew he was gonna get cut, and I think King said something today about it. About how, man, it's hard trying to do a bunch of stuff, man. You need like the dude in the booth. I'm telling you. Uh, King was saying something today about it. About like he knew when he got hurt in preseason, and then he did not play during the preseason. He pretty much knew it was a wrap. And I was saying that last night, and even before that I think that Tease was gone. And I said last night, like if you don't see this guy, he's probably gone. And I wasn't shocked at all that Tease Tabor got the axe. I think that that 3 year cushion that they give a lot of cornerbacks. I think Tease he wore that out, man. When you get replaced by Mike Ford, and then you can't even battle for your position during the preseason, you know, I there's no way. You know what I'm saying? There's no way that you make this team.
Yep. Yep.
So what is going on with this? Okay, I'm trying to. All right, so I am currently live here, but I'm trying to see this. Make sure this font is right. And I ain't put nothing out of that. So Travis, what do you think, man? What's your most shocking, or like what might have hurt you the most out of these cuts? So that put us to, what are we at now? 79? Are we at 79?
Uh, hold on, let me look real quick. We are currently at 78.
78. Okay, so we that's right, 12. Okay. So what do you think, man? What caught you off guard a little bit?
I'm gonna agree with 313 Hitman. I think the most shocking one is Andrew Adams, also
Oh,
known as the new Nevin
new.
Lawson.
I was gonna say, man, new Nevin. That's right, new Nevin. Yeah, yeah. So you think that that was the most shocking?
I think so. I was still shocked about Tease Tabor because this is technically it would have been his second year in a new system.
Yeah,
Um, I always give cornerbacks 3 years in one system. Now, I was gonna give him 2 years in a new system. So it kind of shocked me, but in the same token, it is what it is. Now it's whoever made that push deserves it, and you better show out on game day.
yeah. Now, do you think now? I know they gotta get it down to, so they have 25 people that between tonight and 4 p.m. tomorrow. So it's probably gonna be like Adam Schefter is gonna be blowing up the wire, and I am trying, guys, to get this number in here. That's my fault. We were trying to get on so quick that I forgot to set it up, and I'm having a little problem with the text. It's all nice and fuzzy, so I'll continue to work on that. But so 25
But
guys. Go ahead, Trav.
just a quick thing for you. If you put phone line open and then the number,
Yeah.
it'll actually defuzz it.
Okay. Yeah, I did that, and it's still nice and fuzzy. See it?
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
nice and fuzzy. I think I messed up by changing the font, so I'm gonna delete this and start over. I think that's what happened. I changed the font. You have to change it a different way. But I wonder, does that mean Mike Ford makes the team? I mean, it's 25 dudes that's gonna lose their job tomorrow with the Detroit Lions, and I wonder, is Mike Ford one of them guys? I
That's
don't
a
know.
possibility.
Yeah,
You know, that's a possibility. I mean, he pretty much did a good job last season. Um, and then near the end of preseason, he was starting to show out a little bit. Especially last night.
yeah,
So I think he had to get a little bit of the game rust off. Now I think he's back in action. So it could be a big possibility he took T's Tabor's spot.
yeah. I and you know what else too? Um, I know we cut the guys that you kind of knew. Okay, Luke, I kind of, he looked like he was 50-50 to me. Jordan Lasley, I don't even know why he wasted his time. Tommy Lee Lewis, he was a non-factor. A lot of people was high on Eric Lee, and I thought he was trash. He might have did well yesterday, but last week he was no good. I didn't think he was worth us keeping. Jamar, he played out yesterday, and so did the other guy, Sarchery. I think it's either Sashery or something. I don't know how you say his last name. And James Williams, I don't know who that dude is. I might have seen him, had a sighting yesterday. And Andrew New Nevin. New Nevin, man, New Nevin looked like he couldn't like find his groove. He could he looked like he never was comfortable. Like he never found his groove. He would like get burnt or mess up a play and then have a great play. But I I don't know. I think probably the biggest shocker but non-shocker is Tease. It's like you knew it was coming, but I didn't know it was gonna happen this soon. Like you're done.
Yeah.
I thought maybe day two, but when I found out that he was cut, I was just like, it's about time. We didn't have time for a third year with him, and everybody was like, "Oh, he doing so great in camp," and I'm like, "Well, that's great. We got to see him in the preseason." And like I said, and like King said earlier today, when he wasn't out there, it was just like, well. And Trav, you and I talked about it, man. You said you thought he was good enough from
Yeah,
to stay on the team. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah. I mean, But hey, I guess that's why I'm not on their payroll.
Hey, Detroit Legend Sportscast. Hey, bro, listen. I might have to go, Willie. If I work overtime on these phone lines, man, will y'all three call in? Because I want to hear Willie. Y'all know y'all hated big time on Willie when me and Willie went live. But Willie, I want to hear Willie for sure. But yeah, man, this is definitely stuff you have to do before you go on. Because once you go on, you trying to, I'm a small system here. I don't have somebody that is doing my sound and all. I got to do everything. So
Hey, I've seen some big time YouTube channels, and shout out to that crew.
yes, absolutely. This mess is not easy, man. So what is the chat saying, bro? Ford earned his spot. Yeah, he did. And you know what? You know what's funny, man? It's not funny, but when they interviewed him yesterday, he seemed really nervous. He said he was nervous, but he seemed really nervous. He got a pretty inspirational story. Mike Ford does, and
Yeah.
he seemed like this is a place he really wants to be, bro.
Yeah.
Yes, Joseph
Well,
Marshall, we are live. And sorry, Trav. Let me just tell y'all this. A premiere video is a video that is pre-recorded, but it premieres live for live interaction. So it's not, I can't see what y'all are doing. There's a lot of confusion with that. So if it doesn't say premiering, then I am actually live. So I just wanted to make that clear. But go ahead, Trav.
yeah, and we do what do you call it? You know, sharing each other's video or live streams on each other's channels. Because everybody that missed it, can still have that kind of that live feel, where we're in it. We can still talk to you guys about what we were discussing the night before. So that's the only reason why we do it for you guys. But I kind of like Ford. Ford was, I don't know if it's, it kind of is fitting that he's, performing so well here. With the Fords owning the team,
Yeah.
you know, but you know, he brings that I don't care attitude. I'm gonna be on that field. I'm gonna try to make the play. If not, I'm gonna at least try to put myself in position to, to have the guy behind me, be able to make the play. So he's always trying to be, the best football player that he can be. And I appreciate guys like that. Them are the guys that you kind of want to build your roster around.
Yeah.
Um, but like I said, I mean, like the whole Tease Tabor one, I mean, I still would have loved to see him for one more year, but I get why they did it.
Yeah.
You had
It was time,
ample amount of
Travis.
time.
Yep.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, oh
Yeah.
yeah. You had an ample amount of time. You had ample amount of actual real regular season games to where they were cooking you. You could have made a play or two here and there.
It ain't no,
Absolutely,
hey,
he
it ain't
got
no, he
toasted.
got toasted, bro. I mean, not Mike Ford didn't do any better, but T's expectations was so high. They were so high.
Yep.
And one thing I can say
eh,
about T's this year, which I did appreciate, is he was straight humble. He knew from the beginning
Oh,
of minicamp that he was
yep.
like his head was on that guillotine and it was all up to him to snatch it away. And I think what's even crazier is this, like, I'm not gonna say phantom injury, but the fact that he was like, where did it come from? How did it happen? And it could have cost him his place on the Detroit Lions.
Well, I think it really did cost him his place because if he was balling so well, he would have still been here.
Yeah.
But I guess it was in that one training camp that he kind of pulled a muscle or something like that and cost him his job pretty much.
Wow.
You hate to see that, but that's the nature of this beast. You got to pray for health, and you got to pray that you put enough game film on tape to where they look at you, they be like, okay, hey, yeah, he did get injured, but I know what we're getting it when he comes back, and hopefully that injury is not severe enough to where he has to contemplate, okay, is it career altering?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So I get it, but it's still, I mean, this time of year is always the shocking part.
Yeah.
And then once we get into it, you kind of see, okay, well, hey, they did some good or they did bad.
Yeah. Yeah, now I'm trying to find the best take because I want to because we probably not gonna have time to do like a roster cut or a 53 man prediction. So I got the Detroit Lions, and I hope this is legit and solid. And you guys keep doing what y'all doing in the chat there. You guys are keeping it active. I'm trying to do a bunch of stuff here. So if I miss y'all, I know it's this I know it's this debate, I guess, about Matthew Stafford and Cam Newton. So y'all going at it in there. So Travis, I want to ask you, man. I don't know, do you have the roster pulled up at all?
I do.
All right. I'll let you go first, man. Um tomorrow the big chunk. Like I wonder, like those, and I feel sorry for them guys because a lot of guys gonna lose sleep tonight. A lot of guys
Oh
gonna
yeah.
lose sleep tonight, including possibly Bob Quinn. And I know I didn't sleep at all last night, so I know what that feels like. But it's some guys that I've never even heard their name, so I know they're gone. But what's a guy, Travis, that you think? Oh, they still got Tease Tabor on here, so this is definitely they got him as in the second string. That's crazy. So, but what's a guy, Travis, that you think could possibly, like a guy that's definitely gonna be going tomorrow? Like not an easy one, like Fred Jones. Who? But what's a guy that might catch you by surprise tomorrow, you think?
Um, Let me see.
Because I don't know, man. I think tomorrow's is like the big. I don't know if D Virgin makes the team. I really don't. Miles Killebrew makes the team.
Possibly Christian Jones could be a guy that's on the chopping block.
Yeah. Do you
Um,
think Crosby? You think Crosby is it, or you think we just gonna put faith in him and maybe keep him until after cuts?
I think we keep him till after cuts. Now, I will say he might not see a whole lot of playing time early in the season, because he got a lot of work to do. Uh, you know, and if he doesn't get it together by the bye week, he's gone. Plain cut and dry, he's gone.
Speaking
Because
of,
this is not the Terrell Crosby that we drafted. The Terrell
he,
Crosby that we drafted
yeah,
did not give up a single sack
this
in his college career. And
he
if he did, he gave up like one or two sacks in his career.
bro, he didn't even look like the same person, man. Like I was like, who is getting cooked over there?
Yep.
Who is getting Strong? I don't think Strong makes the team. Uh Jerome Cunningham, nah, he not even waste of time. Stockton, he's also a waste of time.
I
Uh
think Stockton would be a practice squad guy.
what about Mark Johnson? I'm sorry, Mark
Mark Johnson.
Thompson. Yeah, I said Mark Johnson.
Mark Thompson.
Yep.
Oh, he definitely is making the team. He
Making
was
the team.
dragging people and injuring
And
them while dragging them. He's making the team.
Travis, I know if you saw that. This dude was dragging people and like Travis said, and injuring them as he's dragging them. I mean, he just could not be stopped yesterday. He could not be
You know,
stopped.
but you know what? That's a good person to have on your team because I gotta look up his contract.
Yeah.
But if he's there for next year, CJ Anderson, no matter what he does, is not coming back.
Hey,
Because you got his replacement right there.
hey, CJ better ball. That's all. He better be. I hate to do this to him, but they call him the bowling ball with legs, and he don't look like he lost that much weight. But CJ better be careful because this dude is hungry. He's young. He's strong. He's big, and he
Yep.
was dragging folks yesterday. He was dragging
Yep.
folks. All right. So we talked about this last night in our hour show. I'm not gonna say extensively, but right now I know this is not accurate, but they have. So we've got basically the four receivers: Lacey, Powell, Kennedy, Duhart. We got to keep to it. We got to keep two of those guys. Two of those guys. I'm missing one. There's one missing. Oh, Andy Jones. Andy Jones. So we got five. So it wind up coming and Fulgham. Where's he at? Okay, so
Yeah, we got Lacey, Fulgham, Powell, Duhart, Andy Jones, and Tom
Ooh,
Kennedy left.
Lord have mercy. So that's six guys. Six guys
Yep.
for two spots.
I'm still gonna say three spots.
Three spots. So we carry. So Travis, wait a minute, man. When we was
I'm
in the
still saying
DSA, bro, were you rocking 5 or 6? Because I feel like you shifted on
I've
me.
always
I feel
no,
like no.
I've always said six.
You always said 6, okay? Because I know I was a huge advocate. Because in 2017 it was 6, but last year it was only 5. So if they do rock with the 6, then who's your 6? Or so your
Okay,
3, obviously.
my six. I'm gonna give you out my full six. Kenny Galladay, Marvin Jones Jr., Danny Playoff Amendola, Travis
Oh,
Fulgham.
that's the wrong one, man. My bad. That's that. Sorry, Danny. Hey, you can keep your 10, man. I'm sorry. Go ahead, Travis. I'm sorry, dude.
Travis Fulgham,
Okay.
Brandon Powell. Uh, I'm gonna give the benefit to Tom Kennedy because he was balling in three of the games, and then I'm gonna give to Chris Lacey.
Okay. So
So that means Andy Jones and Duhart are gonna be fighting for a practice squad spot. If not, both of them will be on the practice squad.
okay. I rock with you. I'm gonna get off the fence here. Get off the fence. They carry 6. I say they carry 6, and those the 3 is Kennedy showed his worth on special teams. He wasn't the best return man, but he just looked like a mini Zagziner out there. Shout out to ZZ. We miss you, man. I think
Absolutely.
Fulgham and Powell, Lacey and Duhart on the practice squad. So I think the only difference is Lacey. You got Lacey making the team. I got him going to the practice squad. I just didn't see enough of him in the preseason, but I saw plenty of Kennedy and I saw Fulgham as well. And Brandon, we know what he can do.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah. So I think that that's my 6. I say they go with 6. I'm gonna say Logan Thomas is out, Nada is in,
Oh
and
yeah.
yeah,
Yep.
Cunningham is other. He is straight other. Um,
Hey, I don't even see Cunningham making the practice squad. I don't even think he's eligible for practice squad, and then I don't even see him making our team. So
yeah,
he's gone.
yeah, and
Austin
yesterday he didn't do
Tyler or
anything to.
Austin Trailer's gone.
Okay.
Logan Thomas is gone, and
Hmm.
I've always said we're going to carry three. I'm going to stick to that, and it's going to be Hawkinson, Jesse James, and Isaac Nada. And that could be a spot that where we carry the three quarterbacks. And
Yeah.
for running backs, I have Carrion, CJ, Ty Johnson, Mark Thompson, and Nick Bogdan. Justin Stockton, I believe, will go to the practice squad.
Now, listen up. Let me ask you guys, Travis. You seem to know this stuff, man. I can't really say I do know. I know he had Bogdan had a season ending injury last year, right? Didn't he get hurt like in training?
Yes,
Okay. Now
in pre
in
in
preseason
training camp.
training camp. Okay. So we didn't see him too much because he's recovering. Like, is he? They want to keep him fresh, or maybe they're hiding some of their full arsenal. What do you
Oh, they
think?
hiding some from that full arsenal. Absolutely, 110%. They're hiding their full arsenal.
Yeah.
This dude even got bigger and stronger. So, and if you look at what the New England Patriots do, they do use a fullback, and so does a oh man, I can't remember our offensive coordinator, Daryl Bevel. Daryl Bevel also uses a fullback system. So
Yeah.
I definitely think that he is definitely making the team. Now, if is it going to be a long term solution? We got to see this year. I'm always I'll give you the year, but you got to keep growing every single day, every single game, and be better than you were yesterday and the game before, and things like that.
Yeah. Now y'all in the chat, and I swear they not listening to nothing we talking about. They talking about Cam Newton. I think Hitman is. He paying attention. But they are going edit in this chat, and I guess the debate. Can somebody tell me what's going on in there? Because they are just having. I know it's got something to do with Stafford and Cam, and I'm trying to figure out what is going on. But we gon' talk about it because y'all not listening to us. and y'all listening, y'all doing y'all thing in that chat. So we definitely gonna
Okay.
talk about it.
Okay, I want to put out a disclaimer on Cam Newton for me. Okay, now this is just my opinion, so I guess we can, use it for an opinion or whatever. Uh, I have no respect for Cam Newton,
Ooh.
and why don't I have respect for Cam Newton? If you remember that Super Bowl, that ball fell right in front of his feet, and he failed to dive on that ground to pick the ball up. If you do not put your body on the line to get the ball and to have, and to show heart on the grandest stage of them all, the Super Bowl, that tells me that you're soft.
Well, we knew that
You know,
already. We knew that about Cam already. He,
you see,
he
Stafford, he would have done that.
yeah. I mean,
and
yeah.
that's where I lose respect for Cam Newton.
Yeah,
Now,
yeah. Go ahead, man. I'm sorry.
Stafford definitely would have, and that's where, you can't compare Cam to Staff because, one has heart, the other one, it almost seems like he just wants to be there for a paycheck.
No, yeah, Cam Newton, man, is he hard to peg to me. He's very difficult to peg because he's like a big and you know what, guys, and we I was the biggest, like, I'm not gonna say Stafford hater. I want to make that very clear because before the DSA, before all that stuff, in my videos, I was coming down on Stafford, and then I would quickly say, well, he don't have what it takes, and any man that gets sacked 17 times in 2 weeks, and maybe 3, 4, 5 tops are maybe his fault. Maybe I know 3 were, but and we don't. It doesn't seem like the Lions did much for the offensive line this season, but Matthew Stafford, we really do need to appreciate Matthew Stafford. We've seen what happens if we don't have Matthew Stafford. And not only that, he is not Cam Newton. Cam Newton hasn't done anything. Okay, the 15-1 record, they lose the Super Bowl. And like you said, the biggest game of your career, you are right there. And it's funny, I just saw that play maybe about a week ago. And he could have got it. He could have got it.
Yeah.
And you know who did that and risked his career? There's a gentleman approaching 40 years old. This is his second team, and he won a Super Bowl in 2009 or 6, one of them. Mr. Drew Brees. Drew Brees sacrificed his career to get a fumble back. Still remember it like it was yesterday. Dove and ripped his shoulder up. Cam Newton was like, I'm not about to do that. I'm not about to do that. Matthew Stafford goes in and throws a game-winning pass. Now, it wasn't his throwing arm, obviously, but the pain had to be.
No, I think it was in his throwing shoulder.
No, it wasn't. It was when he got hit. He got. Was it? Wait, somebody. It was it?
Yeah.
Wow. Well, then that. You know what? Wow. Well, I must have
with
forgot.
With a separated shoulder.
How you gonna throw a ball with a separate? That's crazy. That's crazy. So y'all need to stop playing around. Matthew Stafford. Things are different. Things are different because I've seen like the Cam Newtons and the stuff like that. And the guys that want to win and will do whatever it takes are Drew Brees, Matthew Stafford, guys like that. Cam Newton is not that guy. He's not that guy. So, but I want to pull some audio in here, so y'all gonna have to forgive me. It is about the quarterbacks. So Travis, let me know if you can hear this, man. All right. So y'all tell me whose voice this is.
I know the Dolphins called, I think, me the Raiders.
Now, no, here we go. This is Mr. Barry Sanders, and he's talking about they're talking about Andrew Luck. They're talking about him and Michael Irvin are talking about Zeke, and then Andrew Luck comes up, and Barry Sanders says something that I want y'all to take note of.
The first
from the Lions,
first season from the Lions, from a lot of teams.
Now, what he's talking about now is after he retired, how many teams were calling him. I didn't plan to do this, so I didn't have the audio queued up, but I'm trying to find the part where he talks about his quarterbacks.
Different teams called.
Who called you? Walk me through it.
Oh, you'd have to talk to my agent, but I know the Dolphins called.
I think
me the Raiders called.
Because
I used to have Yeah,
They were
yeah,
trying to-
yeah. Obviously, the Lions call. They call pretty much every other day.
But Al Davis came looking for you? Al Davis?
You can say that. Yeah, you can say that. So
That's all
yeah,
right.
there were calls.
Lions
Absolutely.
call every other
Do you have
day.
a call from your quarterback saying, come on back? Like what I just painted, that picture? No?
No, I had so many different quarterbacks.
And that, ladies and gentlemen, is what I wanted y'all to hear. I had so many different quarterbacks. They're talking about basically if Gronkowski, if Tom Brady called Gronkowski and said, Gronk, I need you to come back, would he come back? And so they said yes, that they think that it would be a tough decision for Tom to make. Barry Sanders says he had he had a bunch. And he goes on to say, kind of like, which I really, really, if you have not seen this interview, go check it out. It's on the Rich Eisen show, and it's from a few days ago. And it will really help you understand, if you don't know about Barry Sanders, it will really kind of help you understand that a lot of people think he left because of that the Lions were losing. And he said something that if I had it queued up, I would play for y'all. So I would love for you to hear this man say it, because it was really eye-opening to me. But Travis, what do you think of Barry's comments about I had so many quarterbacks? Like he's saying there isn't that quarterback that could have called me and been like, bro, I need you to come back. But
Yeah.
here it is. Calvin, I think Stafford could have been that guy for Calvin if he wanted to.
Well, absolutely. But I think with Kelvin though, a lot of that was, I don't think there was a general manager here that could have called him back.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
who's gonna call him back? Martin Mayhew.
Yeah. And that was Bob Quinn's first year. So he had been there, what, like 2 months at the time when Calvin
Yeah.
decided to pack it up?
Yep.
Yeah. So I don't want to, well, y'all, I'm gonna do a better job, y'all. I've been thinking about, how to make this, more professional and things like that. And I'm gonna import these clips and play them, and we can talk about them. But go check this out. But I want y'all to know that Barry Sanders did not retire because the Lions were losing. He said that losing is part of the game. Like, it's what makes the game the game. And I'm like, you talking about one of the greatest running backs of all time, that I remember when he retired, I was what was I? I was 20 years old. And watching Barry, I'm just like, dude, this dude is crazy. Like, even watching the stuff he do now, I still haven't seen that guy, you know what I mean, to just completely juke somebody off the field.
Right.
But it was very eye-opening that it wasn't the losses that Barry Sanders that made him retire. But like, oh, the Lions are terrible. It's a misconception. He left because he was just ready to go. Like he was ready to go. And so they were talking about Andrew Luck. So make sure you go check it out. It is the Rich Eisen show. So make sure you guys check that out. You can check out his YouTube channel, and it's from a few days ago. So what you laughing at?
Hitman.
What? Go.
He said Barry
So-
has the same owner. Stafford got the Dane Fords.
Yeah, absolutely. And look,
Well, I will say this though, Hitman. There's a huge difference between Martha and that other person that she married. That other person that she married was a bum, a buster, TLC.
oh, he was a scrub. A scrub is
He
a
was-
guy thinking. Oh, also known as a buster. That's right. Okay. I forgot about the second half of that. Yeah. Hey, for
You
real.
know, Martha Ford has a no nonsense feel to her. Like, if you want to be here, you're gonna be here. If you don't, get the heck out of my doors, and don't let the door hit you with the good Lord split you.
Hey,
know-
Joseph, I'm sorry, Travis. What he said, I'll leave if this fixes what happened in the chat. What are you, did I miss something? Did I? Oh, Don Capone says Barry retired because we wasted that pick on Charlie Batch. Did I miss something? Did I miss something? But I mean, have y'all been listening to anything we said? I don't think they even been paying attention until we put Barry on. Like, I don't know what is happening. Hey, I don't know. But I gotta say this though. Let me see how long we've been on. Man, we've been on. Oh, we hitting that hour mark. Listen, the past 2 days have been amazing. And if you are not subscribed to Troxel Sports Talk, please do so. The link is in my description, or you can, if you lazy and you don't want to do that, you can click on his comment, and they will it'll take you to his channel. You subscribe. We want to get this guy to 300. We're trying to get him to 300 by the season. So we under the gun here. I would love to get to 2,000 by the season, but I don't know if that's gonna happen. But please subscribe to this gentleman. Also check out Staple Sports and stuff like that. He's doing good things over there. So check him out as well. But subscribe here, please. I'm 18 away. He got 18. I got 28 to 1900. That's very exciting. But like 2K is just going when 2K come, I'm just gonna be like, you see my voice crack a little bit. I was like 2K. That's gonna be exciting. And I just want to say that you guys are awesome. This is actually the best stream that the past 2 days. I had 100 likes yesterday, 70 some people in the stream, and today is even better than our Monday show. So I hope this same support continues throughout the season. So yeah, man.
Yeah, we got 36 people in the that are watching right now, but we do got 17 likes. So can we get them likes up, please?
Yeah. So, yeah. You know, I don't understand people. Like, we had a big old debate. Oh, speaking of debate.
You weak, pathetic fool.
I know we talked about it. But that hater is a subscriber. And you know, really hit the time of his life is when I post a video, Travis posts a video, or any other person he's subscribed to, or she, and they push the little thumbs down. But I'm here to let you know, you will always get one of these.
You weak, pathetic fool.
And on top of that, you don't bother me anymore. Travis, I've turned over a new leaf, my brother.
Hey.
But I also got this for you. And my favorite. So you're going to get all them every time. Every time I see that, you're going to get. But I want you to know, I forgive you. It's all right. It's all right, guys. So, hey, thank you guys for rocking with us. You know, I was just coming in from work, and Travis was, you know, he taking care of business, so enjoying himself, and we got on with y'all. Now we might have I might try to have a part 2 tomorrow night when it's official. The 53-man roster, they cut them extra 25 people, so make sure you come back for that. And we appreciate y'all. Shout out to Hitman again, Mondo Ray Moore, Phantom Alpha Man. I appreciate you, the Bruiser. The Bruiser seemed like a nice little mature. You seem mature, Bruiser. You seem mature, man. So I anoint you as a what is it, Travis? Moderator. I anoint you, the Bruiser, as a moderator. Go ahead and drop that. Roland G is late, but it's better late than never. Let's fill you in, Roland G. Travis, you want to let Roland know who got cut, bro?
Yes, I will. And we have cut 13 people so far, and their names are Andrew Adams, Tease Tabor.
Go ahead. Sorry.
No, you go ahead.
Okay. All right, here we go. Do one at a time. Okay. Start over.
Andrew Adams.
Got him.
Tease Tabor.
Got him.
Minka St. Andrew.
Who?
Makai St. Andrew.
Yeah, I was gonna say who regardless. It don't matter. That was like the joke. But yeah, keep going.
Andre Cashier. Jordan Lastly, Eric Lee, Tommy Lee Lewis, Mitchell Lowen, Ryan Pope, the guy that we gave the undrafted free agent a lot of money to, Jamar Summers, Luke Bowenko, James Williams, and Ryan Santoso. And we did make a trade. The Cleveland Browns traded the quarterback David Blau and a 7th round pick for Detroit Lions 7th round pick, and both those picks are in 2022.
Yeah, so for all of those guys, I give you this. It's going to get better. It's going to get better. Maybe a team picks you up, but keep fighting. Happens every year. And to those 25 gentlemen that has to lose a job tomorrow, man, I wish you the best. And I you know what, guys? I want to see Mike Ford on this team. I do.
Yeah, I do too.
He got hurt. He out there played, and I want to see him on the team. So hopefully, but hey, you said all good, G Blitz. Thanks for the plug, man. Oh no, man, thank you. But I was like, bro, I said, hey, if I saw Hitman, if I saw you, bro, like I would not want to mess with you. I'm just gonna say it right now. I was telling Travis, I was like, I'd be like, hey, we good. Hey, what's up, man? I said this day, I said he let him know. But it's always weird hearing your name come out of somebody else's mouth. It's just like super weird. So I was like, so I appreciate that, man. Michael said, ain't that guy from who? I don't know what that is, but seems all right. So anyway, guys, that's going to be our show right now. Yes, Tommy Lee Lewis is gone. He was a literal non-factor. He probably will only be known for the little pass interference thing. So maybe tomorrow, you know what? We got a show for you guys. We're going to be on. I mean, so please, Troxel, you want to do it on your channel tomorrow?
We can.
Okay. All right. So if you're not subscribed, I will tweet it out as well. We got 36 in here today, so we hopefully get that same support tomorrow when we go over the roster cuts and we know who our squad is. We gonna know pretty much. I mean, give or take a few guys that probably come a little later. But I appreciate y'all. Maybe they did try to trade Tees, but that's terrible. That's terrible if he couldn't get that done. So with that being said, Troxel, what you got for the people, man?
Well, I do want to say what's going on, Marcus Willis. I'm sorry you came late. Definitely rewind this, or I will try to maybe, with the permission of the Gridiron Blitz, I might do what he does on our show, on our Monday shows. And definitely, if you guys ain't subscribed to the Gridiron Blitz, you're gonna definitely want to do that this coming Monday when we host our weekly show, because I've been talking to some people that we might have on the show, so you don't want to miss that one. And so with that being said, I appreciate you guys all. Appreciate you, Hitman, for the shout outs. I appreciate Mondo Ray Moore with the birthday wish video, and Abdul Terrell and everybody else that rock with us. You guys make it fun and make it to where, we definitely want to put out content for you guys.
Yeah.
I am definitely going to be working on my video that should maybe be dropping on Sunday. That one it's taking a lot of time and a lot of effort, but let me just tell you this, stay tuned for that. So if you're not subscribed, please subscribe to me. And I appreciate you guys all. And we got some good stuff happening. So Gridiron Blitz, it's all on you, brother. And have a nice day.
All right, guys. Well, I wanted to say this before. The season is here, and you're going to get a lot of stuff coming from the Gridiron Blitz, Troxel Sports Talk, and the Sports Movement Network as a whole. This is the time we've been waiting on through two groups, 8 months, and show after draft, after free agency. This is what we've all been waiting on. So make sure you ring that notification bell for both me and Travis and every other member that you like to see, because we gonna be doing a lot of stuff like live streams, and a lot of stuff is probably gonna be live, guys, because I've been waiting all year to have a show. So there'll be some production videos as well, but I want to, the season gonna be fire. So just remember that we're gonna live stream for the games. If that's your thing, you want to stop by. We're going to have a post-game show, phone call, segments. We're going to be doing all of that stuff over here. So you want to make sure that you ring that bell. And please call in. Please call. I will fix all this phone line stuff. I was rushing to get this show going for you guys. Please call in, because that's why I'm doing this. I'm doing this for y'all. Like, I want to hear what y'all have to say so that Lions fans can talk about it. And we don't have to get like screened through Mike Valenti and all of them and basically follow the narrative they want you to follow. I want y'all to call and tell me what you want, you know, cleanly, of course, but tell me what you feel. Like, I've been waiting on this for 9 months now. So please get ready, y'all, because I mean, preseason is over, Trav. It's a wrap. Like, this is it, man.
Hey, this is the best part of the year. Heading into week 1. Let's go.
Yeah, absolutely.
I'm ready.
Eric, a Lions fan, do what he do best. Show up at the last minute. Appreciate you, Eric. Hey, Eric, I forgot. I think I gave you a wrench, bro, like a year ago. So, all right, guys, appreciate you, and we will see you tomorrow night on TROXEL'S Sports Talk. All right, guys.
Have a nice day.